Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Jai Hind. Historical events of 19th January. The journey through time of 19th January 2025. Sunday. Today's that is 19th January. Highlight in history. 1607. San Augustine Church in Manila is officially completed. It is the oldest church still standing in the Philippines. 1639. Hamindlina Swedish Tavastheas is granted privileges after it separated from the Bhanaja parish as its own city in Tavastia. 1764. John Wilkes is expelled from the British House of Commons for seditious libel. 1764. Bole William Luxdorf records in his diary that his mail bomb, possibly the world's first, has severely injured the Danish colonel Poulsen residing at Borgholm Abbey. 1788. The second group of ships of the First Fleet arrive at Botany Bay. 1795. The Batavian Republic is proclaimed in the Netherlands, replacing the Dutch Republic. 1817. An army of 5,423 soldiers, led by General Jose de San Martin, crosses the Andes from Argentina to liberate Chile and then Peru. 1829. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe's Faust, the first part of the tragedy, receives its premiere performance. 1839. The British East India Company captures Aden. 1853. Giuseppe Verdi's opera Tu Trovatore receives its premiere performance in Rome. 1861. American Civil War. Georgia joins South Carolina, Florida, Mississippi, and Alabama in declaring secession from the United States. 1862. American Civil War. Battle of Mill Springs. The Confederacy suffers its first significant defeat in the conflict. 1871. Franco-Prussian War. In the siege of Paris, Prussia wins the Battle of St. Quentin. Meanwhile, the French attempt to break the siege in the Battle of Buzenval will end unsuccessfully the following day. 1883. The first electric lighting system employing overhead wires built by Thomas Edison begins service at Roselle, New Jersey. 1899. Anglo-Egyptian Sudan is formed. 1901. Queen Victoria, Queen of the United Kingdom, striking paralysis. She dies 3 days later at the age of 81. 1915. Georges Claude patents the neon discharge tube for use in advertising. 1915. German strategic bombing during World War I. German Zeppelins bombed the towns of Great Yarmouth and King's Lynn in the United Kingdom, killing at least 20 people in the first major aerial bombardment of a civilian target. 1917. Silvertown explosion. Blast at a munitions factory in London kills 73 and injures over 400. Resulting fire causes over 20 lakh pound worth of damage. 1920. The United States Senate votes against joining the League of Nations. 1920. The American Civil Liberties Union ACLU is founded. 1937. Howard Hughes sets a new air record by flying from Los Angeles to New York City in 7 hours, 28 minutes, 25 seconds. 1941. World War II. HMS Greyhound and other escorts of convoy AS-12 sink Italian submarine Negeli with all hands 64 kilometers 40 miles northeast of Falconera. 1942, World War II, the Japanese conquest of Burma begins. 1945, World War II, Soviet forces liberate the Lodz ghetto of more than 2 lakh inhabitants in 1940. Fewer than 900 had survived the Nazi occupation. 1946, General Douglas MacArthur establishes the International Military Tribunal for the Far East in Tokyo to try Japanese war criminals. 1953, almost 72% of all television sets in the United States are tuned into I Love Lucy to watch Lucy give birth. 1960, Japan and the United States signed the US-Japan Mutual Security Treaty. 1960, Scandinavian Airlines System Flight 871 crashes near Ankara Esenboga Airport in Turkey, killing all 42 abroad. 1969, student Jan Palach dies after setting himself on fire 3 days earlier in Prague's Wenceslas Square to protest about the invasion of Czechoslovakia by the Soviet Union in 1968. His funeral turns into another major protest. 1977, President Gerald Ford pardons Eva Toguri de Aquino, aka Tokyo Rose. 1978, the last Volkswagen Beetle made in Germany leaves VW's plant in Emden. Beetle production in Latin America continues until 2003. 1981, Iran hostage crisis. United States and Iranian officials sign an agreement to release 52 American hostages after 14 months of captivity. 1988, Trans-Colorado Airlines Flight 2286 crashes in Bayfield, Colorado, killing 9. 1990, exodus of Kashmiri Pandits from the Kashmir Valley in Indian administered Kashmir due to an insurgency. 1991, Gulf War. Iraq fires a second Scud missile into Israel, causing 15 injuries. 1993, Czech Republic and Slovakia joined the United Nations. 1995, after being struck by lightning, the crew of Bristow helicopters Flight 56C are forced to ditch, while 18 abroad are later rescued. 1996, the Barg North Cape oil spill occurs as an engine fire forces the tugboat Scandia ashore on Moonstone Beach in South Kingstown, Rhode Island. 1997, Yasser Arafat returns to Hebron after more than 30 years and joint celebration over the handover of the last Israeli-controlled West Bank city. 1999, British Aerospace agrees to acquire the defense subsidiary of the General Electric Company, forming BAE system in November 1999. 2006, a Slovak Air Force Antonov An-24 crashes near Hesse, Hungary, killing 42. 2007, Turkish-Armenian journalist Hrant Dink is assassinated in front of his newspaper's Istanbul office by 17-year-old Turkish ultra-nationalist Ogun Amos. 2007, four-man team N2I using only skis and kites completes a 1093-mile, 1759-kilometer trek to reach the Antarctic Pole of inaccessibility for the first time since 1965 and for the first time ever without mechanical assistance. 2012, the Hong Kong-based file-sharing website Mega Upload is shut down by the FBI. 2014, a bomb attack on an army convoy in the city of Bannu kills at least 26 Pakistani soldiers and injures 38 others. 2024, the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency's probe landed on the moon, making Japan the fifth country to land a spacecraft on the moon. Thank you very much for your patience.